Hey guys, welcome back to the second episode for this SMW thing, Overworld contest. And now we're going to continue on. Let's just hurry up and let's get started. Starting with Camoslash now. That is the next one I have in line. Let's see. Same old, yay! And done. Oh. Let's take a look at this now. They're pretty interesting. The clouds at the top. That's pretty good. It looks good so far. Though it kind of looks a little weird next to that pipe. The pipe in the island right there, it kind of looks strange to me. The island looks a little weird. But everything else looks pretty good for the most part. I don't see anything really strange or weird or perspective. Perspective looks pretty good too, I think. Let's see. Yeah, looks pretty good. For the most part, graphics-wise, it looks pretty good. Okay. Little hill, rising horizon. Hilltop stop. What's this? Piranha Bay. Let's see. Oh. That was interesting. Cold, tasty treats. Okay. Frozen plains. Chili switch thing. Cold cut. Frosty beans. Freezing forge. Alright, so this looks pretty good so far. Although that looks really weird. Oh, well, maybe. Let's see. Grassy plains. How many grassy plains are there? Let's see. Looks so good. I mean, I don't have really any problems with it so far. Feels nice and spacious. Doesn't feel like it's overcrowded, which is a good sign. I don't know where any of these things go, though. That goes nowhere. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be. What's this? Where am I now? Tree tower. Jungle fever. Something. It's down here. Uh-oh. Whoops. I killed the machine! I'm just kidding. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Go back. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Gotta check that. It's a biggie. Let's see. Hillside collision. Abandoned house. Something. Green switch and some other stuff. Okay. For vertical vision, grassy plains 1, 2. Was this the way that I went? Oh yeah, I did. Sure not to go down because something happened. Oh, this takes me over here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm frozen. Crap. Well, other than some really bad exit tiles. That looks a little weird, actually. They should have filled that in. Names look good. Sprites look good. Continuity, decent. Compactness, I think that's pretty decent as well. Innovation, I don't know if there's anything really innovative about this, so... yeah. And that's a big error, though. Those exit paths not crashing, yeah, you gotta really fix that for the most part, but so because of that, I have to give it a 2 because, well, that shouldn't technically happen. I'm sorry. I would actually, if all those problems were fixed, it would have gotten a 3, but for me, I have to give it a 2 because of those problems. Legitimate I mean, that's a big critical error, so I have to give it a 2. Okay, so next one is gonna be Cheat-Master30. Let's see, what do we have? Anything? It's different music this time, at least something different. What song is this? Do I know it? I don't think so. Okay, well next, let's go. Welcome to Mario Endgame. Bowser's castle is just ahead and Peach has gone missing. Mario get her back and save this... yeah, Mario get her back and save the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh my gosh, wow! Well, that's interesting. wow! I like this. To the courtyard, first floor. The attic, third floor corridor to laboratory. Lavatory. This is tower. Second floor, toy room. It looks good. I have to say though, I really wish that the tiles looked exactly what they're supposed to be. Like a tower is supposed to look like a tower, you know? Kind of looks a little weird. The final level. Wow. Am I stuck? Oh no, I'm not. There's a little piece of cloud on the left side that looks a little weird to me. And out the bottom too. Looks like it needed to be extended or moved down a little bit. But other than that, for the most part, it looks pretty good. For chocolate. First chocolate one of the game. Good. Did a good job. Actually, probably should have started... Okay, let's go back. Castle. Will this actually go somewhere? Oh no. Well! Yeah, just die. Go back. Bowser's Air Fleet. Castle. Where does this take me? Oh gosh. Well, just die. Sorry. I have to die. Crescent M Village. At least that doesn't do anything. Wow. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think there was enough worlds, though. I think there needs to be, like, how many? It was like 6 or 7. This was only like 2 or 3. Other than that category, I actually think that this looks pretty damn good. Merry Christmas. Where am I? Oh, this level. Just run into him. Gotta go back out to the world map. For the most part, actually, the look of it looks pretty good. I think I've seen this tile set though before. I don't remember exactly where, but I think it was in one of the graphics sections. I just don't remember. But yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. It's that song from Bit 5, I believe. So yeah, graphics are really good for the most part. Just a few little tiny things here and there, I would have to say, for the most part. Paths and exits, well, all you have to do is really disable the exits, but that's okay. I'm not going to take away from that. Names are pretty good for the most part. Sprites, no sprites in this game, so don't have to worry about that. Continuity. I find it a little bit weird, to be honest, perspective-wise, to have like this 3D motion, 3D aspect, and you can see like at an angle, but Mario's kind of like flat, you know? So it's kind of like a 3-dimensional area with a 2-dimensional Mario. Kind of doesn't look that good, to be honest, but other than that, it seems fine. Compactness, it's pretty good in terms of layout, in terms of that stuff. And innovation, yeah, obviously, there's a lot of new stuff that I could probably... There's a lot of stuff that a lot of the vanilla stuff didn't have before, so pretty decent on that side, too. So I probably would have to give it a 3, I would say. Because there's a couple of things that I still think that are a little bit need to be fixed. Like this looks a little weird. I mean, it's just a bunch of platforms that have, like, to the lavatory and all that stuff, but it doesn't really flow with what's going on with the stage. And it's a little short, I think, considering what everybody else has so far. I don't know. I'd say 3 right now. But it has some problems with the graphics and stuff, so it needs to be graphically a little bit better than what I've actually seen. So yeah, a little bit more execution, you know. 3, maybe 2.5. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Okay, so that one's done. All right, that was a pretty decent one. Okay, so this is Egadd, if I'm not mistaken. Overworld Contest 2012. Okay, same old. These are the dinosaur islands. In this land, we find that Princess Peach is missing. Looks like Bowser's at. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's take a look at this area first. That looks a little weird. Those little brown specks kind of look a little weird to me. Huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this one's a little bit off a little bit for me. Graphics wise, you know, there's a couple problems on the bridges here. It looks a little cut off there. It's a little flat too. As far as the bridges and stuff, the bridges really should be pointing in the, you know, turned 90 degrees, to be honest. They need to look like they're actually going in that one direction, you know. The arrows, some of the arrows don't look like they are necessary. Like this one right here, it would be nice to not have that arrow, the one in the water. You know, I think that's a problem. It seems a little flat, and there's a cutoff right here. There seems to be a little problem here and here, because the hole's a little too small. There's a couple problems there, towards the thing. The floor is a little bit mixed up there. There's a few tiles that are missing on each of the floors. Okay, so let's start going through all this stuff. It's pretty much the same stuff as I've seen. Rex Iron Chef. Okay. A very good day. Do the hokey pokey. Down by the sea. Please try to capitalize. If you're going to capitalize every word, if you're going to capitalize or not capitalize, make every word capitalized or every word not capitalized or all of it capitalized. Do one thing consistently all the way through. You know, so make sure to do that. If you're going to do it that way. Let's see. Yeah, this level's a little flat. Something is missing. Peekaboo. Ice hate puns. Oh, that's a Morn's Castle. Something's wrong. Doesn't go that way. Under the Dead Sea, a plain level. Swim till you cave. Okay. Let's take a break, okay. Oh yeah, there was something wrong here. Make sure to check off, right. I believe it's going right. On this tile right here that I'm standing on, you have to check right if you want to go this way. Otherwise, you won't be able to go right initially. And when you actually follow that path, when I went to the water to the castle, now I can actually do it. So there's a little inconsistency here. You know, I'm not gonna take off that, but there's a little inconsistency there when you actually move that way. You can move one direction one way, but only until you move the other way going into it does it actually make sense. So hopefully I made sense of what that's supposed to happen. There. Music doesn't make sense here. Cave rave. Let's see. Climb time. There's something wrong here though. Can't go to the star. Same thing, problem here. You know, you gotta initialize left. Otherwise, it's not going to go. It's not going to allow me to go there. Let's see. Sumo strike back. Forgot the airship. I hate munchers. Out of the desert. Some of these names don't make very much sense to me. Watching the skies. Considering we have a watching the skies level, we don't have anything like in terms of skies. Come on. Let's get through this. And why did I go here now? I wasn't at World 4. That's weird to me. Okay, so I think I have figured out what I feel about this stage. The stages will turn a new leaf. Yeah, some of the stages don't make very much sense. Rip you a new one. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's actually night. How in the freaking world do I go? Oh, here. Okay, finally. Yeah, that looks a little weird. I think you gotta fix your tiles. Rhino Might. Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of levels that names that don't sound like they go together at all. Okay, well, I'm gonna get finished with this one really quickly, because get a room. Just a bunch of words put together. I don't know. They don't make very much sense to me. This looks a little weird and flat, to be honest. I don't know, there's a lot of problems. I have to give it a 1. There's too many graphical problems, too many path things that are kind of weird and strange. And for some reason that 1 star went to a different place than it was supposed to. I'm not sure why it did that. Just a couple of continuity things, and yeah, it's just not really feeling it. Sorry. Okay, so now next, Ersanio. Let's see. It's the same. Welcome. This is Ocean World. This is Ocean World. This strange ocean, we find that Princess Jewel still drowned again. It seems like water currents are at it. What? Oh no! You gotta be kidding me. Who would... Oh well, obviously this is like Gaplanke or Ocean, etc. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is fun. Why would you do this? This is what it looked like in AS2T or whatever it is. Super Mario thing right now. You know, in its current state right now. It's not gonna look like that in the original game, but it's just a bunch of levels that are put right next to each other. Oh wow, this is fun. Wow, I can see where this one's gonna go. 0! No, I'm just kidding. Oh, come on! You know, are you kidding me? They just have the same level. What in the freaking world are you thinking? This is definitely a joke. Look at this. It's all the same thing. It's just basically... Whatever. And done. 0. That's easy. I never had to give a grade so easily in my entire life. Wow, this is going well. Started off with 2 and 3, and now we're getting down to 1 and 0. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to something else. Doesn't look like anything new. Welcome, dinosaur, blah 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 blah, whatever. Go. Oh! Oh, this one's looking good. The Mushroom Abode. I heard this song before. This graphics look great, I have to say. Whoever drew this one does look really good. Gooma's Garden 2, Koopa Castle, Merry Meadows. See, now this makes sense. This is probably definitely gonna get a 3, for sure. Well, assuming that everything else looks good, not as Merry Castle. Again, with the capitalization, if you're gonna capitalize... Well, actually, did she do that before? I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, see, here's the problem. You know, with is capitalized here, but it's not... I mean, the preposition with was capitalized over there, and is not, you know, over here. So, stay with one consistent thing all the way through if you're gonna do that. You know, but other than that, looks good so far. Let's take us. Dreadful Desert. Where am I? Perilous Cesspit? What the hell is that? Fabulous Monument. Stephen's Tomb. Okay. Millicent's Bay to the Sky Palace. Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm excited about this one. Oh, this is that song, I heard it before and I just can't remember where it's from. I have to say the rainbow looks good. The sun looks good. Everything looks pretty good. Now this one feels like it's a little bit more on point with what it's supposed to look like, you know, in terms of this perspective. Where are we? Aesthetic, facade, land of no light, nil recurring. Some of these names just make me laugh. To limbo. Pretty scary castle. Yep, it's pretty scary, alright. Wait. Alright, go back. Well, that's neat, actually, what you do with the lava fall. This sounds like Donkey Kong Country 3. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's from Donkey Kong Country 3. Because I just saw Slim Kirby play it, so... recently. Stone Tower Temple, Grotto's Gorge, Mire Trail. Quite dank. Sometimes the names are just so ridiculous. I like the contrast, though, that they have with some of these colors. You know, that looks good. I actually have to say I really like this. This might get a 4, actually. I don't see very much problems with it. Missionary, Bastion. Haven't gone down this way. Erect edifice. Why Lacatus? A fireproof tree? Wait a minute, why is there a tree here, but then it's like a house? Blue switch place. Prickly path. A fork in the road. Oh yeah, I was just over here. Never mind. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, go this way. Wait, stop here. You know what? I have to go look just up here. Yeah, this is really good. I actually really surprised and really impressed with this one. This will probably be my last one, assuming nothing else is wrong. But it looks a little weird here at the water mouth. Innovative? Yeah, I'll definitely remember this because the graphics are pretty different from what I've seen before. The layout looks pretty nice too, I have to say. It's a little interesting. The names, good. The names are good for the most part. All I said, the only thing that I really have to say that needs to be fixed is, you know, capitalization. You know, if you're going to capitalize the first letter of every word, you gotta do it for every time, even if it's a preposition or everything. Otherwise, you gotta just stay consistent. Let's see. I think it was just over here. Yeah. Sprite's good. Continuity good for the most part. It looks pretty damn close to what it's supposed to be. And layout looks pretty nice, I have to say. So, yeah. This is the first example of 4, in my opinion. So today we had a 0, we had a 1, and a 2, a 3, and a 4. Exactly what you're supposed to look. What I'm expecting. This is kind of what I'm expecting. Maybe not as much as this, but yeah, definitely a 4. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys next time. We'll continue on with who's next? That was Exor, right? Yeah. So the next time will be Henix. I hope I said that name right. Henix will be the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys later. Take care. Bye.